Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone's doing well. So today I'm trying this mask. I bought this a very long time ago, maybe last year. It's just sitting in my fridge and I just remember maybe I should try one of them. I bought like a pack, like a few, because they were cheap and they were on sale. So this is from Innisfree and this is a cream type. It's really hydrating. Is that the word? Hydrating. I have been inside this apartment since I think what was the last time I left the apartment? Last time I left the apartment was when I was in the city. 1st of April. Oh my god. Isn't it? Yes, I think so. Whenever I was out like in one of the videos. So I haven't been out since yeah, I haven't been out since my first summer period, I think. Have I? I am so confused by now. So one of the things that I have is the inability to kind of perceive time unless I'm in a structured environment like work or school. That's the only time where I can perceive time, but those are the times where I have the most anxiety as well because time feels so fast. Time feels like it's always chasing me. I feel like I'm always being chased by time. When I was working, I felt like I can't even pee in peace. I felt like time is so abstract. I don't know what time is. I think there is a word for it. It's called time blindness, but I'm not sure if I have it. But at the same time, I think I do have time blindness. It's the inability to kind of conceptualize time inside your head. You don't know how much time have passed. I think in the past I was able to, but now as I get older, my ability to do so have been diminished significantly. I feel like, a year, a month doesn't really I don't know, it doesn't make it too much difference. It's been almost a year now, I think, since this pandemic begins, and I don't really feel like it has changed that much. Also, my period is slowing down. Well, it's day 4 or day 3. As I said, I don't really have any recollections. Um, and I noticed the past few years that when my period is ending, I'm crying all the time. I will start to cry all the time. I'm not sure whether it's a way of my body grieving because I'm not pregnant. It's like, woman, you basically just wasted another egg, another fertile egg. And then it made me cry. I think it has something to do with hormone, I'm sure. But it only happens in the past few years, like maybe since I turned 35. And it's weird. It's like someone died again, and it's just like, oh. So since yesterday evening till about maybe early this afternoon, I've been crying. I woke up and the first thing I did cried. So I just took a shower and I cry. I cook and I was crying. So I was just crying and doing things. It was so weird. Like I'm crying while I'm doing my exercise. I was crying while I was trying to make my tea, and I just accepted it. It's just a part of life now. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna cry until I stop crying, and I should not really think this as a disaster, just part of life. And I feel like that's just what I do now. When you get older, you become more accepting of weird things, and you will have to think whether this is worth your time to figure out the root of the problem or not. Right now, I too tired to figure out what's the root cause of that. I'm sure it has something to do with chemical imbalance, getting older, not exercising enough, not eating healthy enough, whatever it is. But the topic that I have been crying about lately is this feeling of worthlessness, this feeling of why am I not able to make money as much as I want, which is like, and it has been a very big issue for me my whole life. And I think last night I was trying to. This is what I do if I'm trying to find an answer. I basically just Google it and I search YouTube, and I did, and it brought me to this video where it was about worthlessness and mother wound, meaning like it's pain inside of you or inside your inner child or happened when you were a kid. Um, and it's something to do with your mother. It's a mother wound. Is this distracting me wearing this and talking to you? It says I had to leave it on for like 10 to 20 minutes. So I thought I would just talk while I'm waiting for this to oh no, it has butylene glycol. Oh, my face is going to burn. So if tomorrow you'll see my face very red, it's because I burnt it with this mask. I have very sensitive body. Like, not even joking. So yeah, it has something to do with mother wound and that feeling of you're not worth it, you are a burden when you were a kid. And I'm pretty sure it might have something to do with that. When I was a kid, I probably have that same feeling of always being a bother to other people, and never really kind of expressed my anger towards it. And I felt, oh, is that it? Like, so I have been verbalizing my anger a lot to thin air, of course, to empty air. Like, just because you want to express your anger does not mean that you have to express it to people directly, because you need to manage that. And also, my mother is dead, so I don't really have anyone solid to kind of project my anger towards, which I think is helpful. Um, so yeah, I'm working on that. I'm working on trying to feel worthy of love, worthy of wealth, worthy of support, worthy of friendship. And I think the worthlessness kind of obvious when I was younger now, because I realized like, oh, I always was the one that go after or call people to hang out, call people to kind of, hey, let's go for coffee, let's go for this, hey, can I come to your place? Like, I was always the one that kind of pandering to other people, like trying to be useful towards them, but not really being useful because they never asked. And always, I feel like I'm always be the one that go to their places without being asked, and maybe overstayed my welcome a lot. But because I'm autistic, I could not understand all of the nuances of people at times. And I tried so hard though to understand the nuances, which is why I went to university to study psychology. And after that, I was really obsessed about the self-help industry, trying to fix myself through all of those to all of those knowledge, and dwell into spirituality, dwell into those angel teachings, and oracle cards. I can read all of those now. I can read tarot cards. I actually did become a clairvoyant for about like 2 months or something. I made okay. I think I made okay money, but I freaked out when people started to recommending their friends to me. I'm like, no, this is too painful. So I just did what I could to go back to my safety zone, which was going back to uni. Anyway, that was like 10 years ago, I think. 11 years ago. Very long time ago. And also with the time blindness thing, I know I'm all over the place. It's because I didn't really think I was gonna stay in. I thought I was gonna do some grocery outside. I've been saying this since yesterday. I'm starting to become very concerned with this project now. It's only day 5, and I'm feeling like I'm not even contributing anything to the video at all. And I have 25 days to go. I feel like I need to have something coherent or like something that makes sense when I'm recording this, but it never does. Anyway, so yeah, I'm learning to feel like I need to learn how to feel worthy of life, that I'm not a burden to people, and start to become a lot more angrier when boundaries are crossed, and when I don't know, when people are just being such assholes sometimes and stupid and don't know where to stop pushing and stuff like that. And I need to also, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start to feel worthy. Is there a course where you can start feeling worthy of life? Start feeling that you're not a burden to life. I feel like the only way I can feel I'm not a burden is if I make a lot and lots of money, but it's a catch 22 because to receive a lot of money you need to feel that you're not a burden. So it's like, I don't know. Does that make sense? Okay, oh my god, it's dripping. So it's almost 11 minutes now. No, it's almost 12 minutes. So I think I'm gonna take it off. Should I wait for 20 minutes? I'm following what the instruction is saying. So you can get this from Innisfree, by the way. That's the name of the shops. If you're in Australia, it's everywhere basically. You can Google it and then find where the stores is. There's one in Pitt Street Mall if you're in Sydney. It's everywhere. It's in Westfields a lot of the time. Um, yeah, it stinks right now. It stinks. Okay, so we are going to pat this down. We are almost. I don't know. Should I take it? One of my bad habits is always saying I don't know. Oh, it didn't get any dehydration here. I can't believe I'm gonna put this online. Okay, let's take it off and kind of. It's really hydrating, guys. It's really hydrating. It's like I don't want to take it off because I feel like I want to absorb all the liquid into my skin. It has been very dry lately because we are in autumn now, and then we are gonna. I got my tongue twisted just now. And we are approaching winter, so the weather is a bit confusing. You know, it's really hot and humid during the day, and then when it's night now, it drops till about like 14 degrees Celsius or at like 15 degrees Celsius, and then during the day it can be about 30 degrees Celsius. So for Fahrenheit people, it's about 90 degrees. It can go from 90 degrees to, oh, I don't know, like what is 20 degrees Celsius? What is 14 degrees Celsius? 50 Fahrenheit? I'm guessing. Um, yeah, that's my nonsense talk for today. I think I should name this April talk video as a nonsense talk. But that's the current project that I'm working on. Self-project, self-improvement project, how to feel worthy of life. I don't know if it's worth it because I'm 37, so I think I only have another maybe 30 years of life if I'm lucky. And that's not long. 30 years is not long at all. 20 years just gone by like that. 20 years ago, I was still in high school and it felt like yesterday. So if I do get 20 more years of life, which is when the time my mom died, around 57 years old, then that's okay. That's good enough for me. But I really do wish that I would achieve something though in life. I feel like I don't achieve anything. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be outside. I will try to get out tomorrow. Um, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.